Buckle in, because we have excellent surfing, monstrous waves, and Filipe Toledo, who just took on #1 in the Jeep leaderboard, has a big challenge if he wants to gain that lead over the rest of the field into finals day, because he's got the young Hawaiian, Seth Moniz, to deal with. And Seth is a charger, a rookie on the championship tour. But when it comes to heavy water experience, I'm going to call Seth Moniz a young veteran.
Like, those guys did a great job of, picking out that sort of human story that's bigger than surfing.
Rolling in now with Toledo, missing the pit, but he'll get his first wave out of the way. Just passing Kolohe on the Jeep leaderboard, getting as far into the round as 16. Toledo finds some room to move within the hood there. Yeah, it reminds me of Jordy Smith, too. We talk about him a lot in the same conversation with big, heavy lefts and, how they'll fare. But, yeah, on their forehand, they're animals. Knifing this one, a solid approach, and styling his way through the pit. Seth Moniz to go on everything. Let's get caught up here.
Oh my gosh, that was a beautiful drop. Seth Moniz, watch his kick out again, so hairy. That was sketchy, almost getting clipped and pushed over the falls, but it was all about the drop. Upside down, really nice commitment.
Setting up an opportunity for Toledo. Let's go up the rail, and just missing out on a big tube section. But the drop probably felt amazing, kicking out the channel with a lot of speed.
Be a solid score for Seth Moniz, and we're expecting that from him. And Filipe, he's going to have to be careful. He's doing the hard part. He's taking off, and he's making a drop.
Kyle, a guy that lives for getting barreled. This one will continue with Toledo. Trying to stall for the pit, just a little bit out in front once again.
Yeah, and that's that very subtle but crucial mistake that he makes before he even stands up. Kyle, a short barrel, but he was behind it, so he got in the barrel. Right there, you see he took off right in the middle of that peak. So, and even if this was the same exact size and everything else, if it was a right, I think Filipe would be more gutsy. He'd be taking off behind it and falling on his toe side rail and handling business. But, we'll see if he can adjust.
Now knifing this section and pulling in. Great control after the spit for Seth Moniz, who is having a blast in these conditions today. Kind of similar to Owen's form today, where you didn't really see him underwater too often.
No. Okay, so Seth Moniz, wow. Insane. I just like how confident he is. Seth has got that ability to know where to take off. He is right behind it. So all the work is done before you stand up. All he had to do was manage the drop and point towards the channel. And you're going to get rewarded with an absolute trainer. Beautiful late drop. And that's, he made that look easy, but that is not. You got to fall out of the sky, stuff your rail in the water, and kind of land on that inside rail.
And now rolling in again after the big 957. Seth Moniz can't help himself. He is making this wave his playground.
First wave of the set go, and Seth said, oh, all right, I'll turn around and I'll go on this thing. And, Seth was a little out of position, but he was probably caught off guard that Filipe let it go. You can see again, Filipe, second wave of the set. It was a little softer. You can see that barrel a little more almond shaped. Oh, that's a wave
for barrel, making no mistakes. And now looking down into this one, one pump, getting a little bit of room in the barrel is Filipe Toledo, who has 430 to try to pack one super deep. A two-wave turnaround at Teahupo'o happens quite often on waves like this.
And there was a second wave of the set, and this is the wave that he chose. He let the first wave go, and he took off on the second one. You can see that wave was a little softer.
As we will make it official, Filipe Toledo, world #2, out of the contest here in the round of 16, and rookie Seth Moniz with a 9.57 and his best heat this year will move on into the quarterfinals.